All right, everyone, and welcome back to another Coast to Coast Live online showcase. My name is Adonis. I'm going to be your host for today's event. And as usual, we are joined by three very special guest judges who will be overseeing this entire event today. So let me go ahead, let me introduce them one at a time. We'll start off with the first judge on the lineup. He's a platinum producer, worked with artists such as Young Jeezy, LUDACRIS, Rick Ross, 50 Cent, 2 Chainz, and much, much more. DJ Pain One, welcome back to another Coast to Coast Live online showcase. Pain One, how are you?
Doing well, man. I've been having internet trouble, so I might pop in and out. Sorry, I got the technician here right now, but doing well. Shout out to you. Shout out to all the artists that are tuning in and submitting, and we just hope to give you valuable feedback to help you grow your career.
Awesome, Pain One. It's always a pleasure to have you. Now, I do have a quick question I want to ask you before we move on to the next judge. You know, from a producer's perspective, from someone who creates music for a living, how does an artist avoid being classified as dated?
I think the best way is just making music that isn't tied into an era. I mean, some people can't help it, and no one's gonna criticize an artist like Lil Baby for sounding current. But he's taking advantage of a sound and helping coin that sound. Who's to say that sound won't be considered, classic or timeless 10 years from now? We have no idea. But for somebody who's making music now, if it's just not coming naturally to you to make music that sounds like something new and something that hasn't been done before, I would say intentionally avoid trying to chase current sound. Easier said than done. I can't just sit down and say, I'm going to make something totally new that's going to stand the test of time.
Sure.
But what I can do is look at the overall landscape of music and say, okay, what sounds and what feelings and what musical elements feel timeless and have lasted and persisted over the last few decades. For me, that's how I approach my production. And so I make beats that I feel could have gone on someone's album 20 years ago, but could go on someone's album tomorrow. You know what I mean? So
Sure.
Just keeping that in mind and being realistic with yourself. It's not easy, but it's worth it.
Awesome. Definitely well said. Thank you for that. DJ Pain One, always great to have you on our showcases. Up next on the judge lineup, he's an A&R director over at Atlantic Records. Welcome back, Knowledge. Knowledge, welcome back to another Coast to Coast Live online showcase. How are you, Knowledge?
I'm good. How you doing?
Doing awesome, Knowledge. It's always great to have you, man. My question for you today, what's it like to work at a label such as Atlantic Records?
It's awesome, really. I mean, it's a obviously historic label. The structure there, people have been in place for years, so they, you know what I mean. It's like a lot of cohesion there, which is key, just like at a sports franchise. The artist roster is amazing. So really, it's been all good, really. You know what I mean.
Awesome. Always a pleasure to have you, Knowledge. Thank you so much for joining us for today's online showcase. Last but certainly not least, he's the Vice President of A&R over at Motown Capitol Records, SHAWN BARRON. Welcome back to another Coast to Coast Live online showcase, SHAWN. How are you?
Hey, I'm all good. How about you?
Doing awesome, SHAWN BARRON. It's always a pleasure to have you, man. My question for you today, you've judged a lot of these showcases. You've been with us a lot on these online showcases. How ready should an artist's song be when they join a competition like this one?
I mean, you want to put your best foot forward, so you should at least have a mix on it, if not master. So, yeah, at least mixed,
For sure. SHAWN BARRON, thank you so much for joining us for today's online showcase. That's our star lineup of judges. We have a great lineup of artists as well. 7 artists submitted their song or their music video, which we'll play live and we'll watch alongside all 3 of the judges. Now today the judges are deciding whether or not to give each artist a pass or a no pass. The goal for today is to get at least 2 passes from the judges. If you get at least 2 passes, that means you're heading straight to the Coast to Coast Live World Championship next year where you'll compete for the $50,000 in grand prizes. So we're going to kick this thing off with the first artist on the lineup. Up first, we have Trap Caesar Glow. Trap Caesar Glow, let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so we have Trap Caesar Glow. Can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Hey, how's it going, Trap
how you
Caesar?
doing?
Now we don't have video for you, but we can all hear you. Trap Caesar Glow, where are you from?
I'm from South Africa, right? And I'm currently in South Africa due to the lockdowns.
Gotcha.
I was before in California, boarding school. I was attending Idlewild, performing arts. You know, that's where I learned a lot of things to do with music. I learned to play instruments. I learned how to read music. I learned how to create beats. You know, and that really evolved me into becoming my own artist and being myself as a upcoming artist. You know,
For sure. Trap Caesar Glow, it's a pleasure to have you all the way from South Africa. What's your social media so everyone can go ahead and go check you out?
on IG. It's Trap Caesar Glow. That's it, Trap Caesar Glow, and then you can find me where I upload all my recent music. I was currently in the studio last night, so you know I'm always working. I'm always pushing. I got lots of music videos coming up. So I got a brand, Guerrilla Warfare Entertainment. It's like an entertainment company that I registered some time ago. So I'm pushing my own brand, you know.
For sure. Now tell us a little bit about this music video that you submitted for us today. It's called I Don't Think You Know, official music video. What are we about to watch? What is this song all about?
I don't think you know. I wrote this song during lockdown. You know, it had been like maybe 7 months, 8 months without being in the studio or recording a song, and some homies were like, "Bro, like, why aren't you making music anymore?" And and then I was like, I don't think you know, I don't think I know. But then that's how it came up. Then I went into the studio, and this song is about, you know, caring for someone or loving or having a partner that you love that doesn't really know how you feel about them. You know, they don't know how much you love them and how much positivity and how much of a good spirit they are in your life. That's what the song is about.
Awesome. Well, let's go ahead. Let's take a listen all the way from South Africa. I Don't Think You Know. This is Trap Caesar Glow. Let me go ahead and load up his video. We'll be right back.
Dirty be like, you don't love me, you don't care for me. But girl, it's really not like that.
Trail snap.
I don't think you know how much you mean to me. I don't think you know. I don't think you know. I don't think you know how much I love you. I don't think you know. I don't think you know. I don't think you know how much I want you. I don't think you know. I don't think you know. I don't think you know how much I need you. I will never let you go. Won't let you
Trail
go.
snap.
Never let you go. To me, you special. Bitch, I'm at the top. You can reach my level. Never trust a nigga cause he might be federal. Keep your eye out, young stepper, be careful. Play like Caesar, don't love me no more. Must be confused, I never loved you at all. Or maybe just a little, but I love my plug more. He's the reason I can blow a bag at the shopping mall. Lord, I need some answers, can you hear my voice? This is my life, yeah, it's not yours. Posted by the trap, Cooling in the driver's seat, bare yellow bone chick sitting in the passenger. Fucking all night, I got a whole lot of stamina. Let's make a sex tape, smile for the camera. Being in the streets, I'm not an amateur. 38 special, don't make a nigga blemish. I don't think you know how much you mean to me. I don't think you know. I don't think you know. I don't think you know how much I love you. I don't think you know. I don't think you know. I don't think you know how much I want you. I don't think you know. I don't think you know. I don't think you know how much I need you. I will never let you go. Won't let you go. Step on it, nigga, got blood on my shoes. My heart's probably damaged cause it being misused. My favorite rapper died, exclusive on the news. Surrounded by the trappers, all my niggas goons. Live by the gun, you gon' die by the gun. I better make a hating ass nigga do the race. I done seen a lot of things that you won't believe. It feels good to have money on Christmas Eve. I'd rather go get money, fuck all the beef. You don't love me, you don't care for me. You was once my friend, you became an enemy. Once from my side, now you a memory. Greatest of them all, you gon' remember me. Blood sucking thought, take all my energy. I only fear God, nigga, you don't scare me. Send a nigga to hell, you won't send me. I don't think you know how much you mean to me. I don't think you know. I don't think you know. I don't think you know how much I love you. I don't think you know. I don't think you know. I don't think you know how much I want you. I don't think you know. I don't think you know. I don't think you know how much I need you. I will never let you go. Won't let you go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was the first artist on the lineup. That was Trap Caesar Glow with his song that he submitted for us with his music video as well. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. So we'll start things off. He's an A&R director over at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, we'll start off with you. What were your thoughts of Trap Caesar Glow and his music video?
Overall, I thought the record was solid. I mean, you know, for where he's at, you can tell he's still early on. But he showed, you know, he knew structure, verse, hook. The verse was, the hook was repetitive, so it has slight catchiness to it. I would like to hear like a better mix on the vocals, but overall, it was a solid job. I think he should get a pass.
All right, there you have it from our first judge on the lineup. Thank you for that knowledge, giving you your first pass from the judges. Let's go over to the next judge on the lineup. He's a platinum producer. DJ Pain 1, you'll be up next. What were your thoughts of Trap Caesar Glow and his music video? Oh, hold on. I think we're losing you, Pain 1. Stand by, DJ Pain 1. We are losing you there. Let me move over to the next judge, get you right. We'll go over to the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records, Sean Barron. Let's go over to you. What were your thoughts of Trap Caesar Glow and his song?
I think it's still early on for him. I feel like he has the concept of it down, but like not the execution right now. So I'm gonna give him a no pass.
All right, there you have it from the second judge on the lineup, Sean Barron, no pass, which means we do have a tie, so we do have to go to our last judge on the lineup. We're going to get him right and connected, so we'll be right back. We'll take one quick break here, and we're going to get DJ Pain 1 to break this tie, because once again, you got one pass and one no pass, so we'll be right back in a second, guys.
No, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you now, Pain 1. So let me go ahead, let me get you on real quick. DJ Pain 1, we have a tie, so it's all up to you. What were your thoughts of Trap Caesar Flow and his song?
I thought I agree with this part. I think he understands the blueprint of songwriting, but I do think executing Just kind of basic things like tuning the vocals to the right key. Like that was missing. The hook was very sharp. Either he's a little bit sharp or the tuning is incorrect, or both. I guess my gut feeling is both. So, well, I think his energy is good. I like the creativity behind the video. I like the concept of the song. The execution to me was what was lacking. And so I want to put someone on stage that has execution beyond anything, even if, you know, they're lacking in other areas. I think execution is important. So unfortunately, it's going to.
All right, no pass from DJ Pain 1, unfortunately, today. So, Trap sees a glow. It's a no pass from the judges, unfortunately. But check your email after this event. You're going to get some written feedback from all three of the judges. Thanks again for joining us today. That was Trap sees a glow, everybody. All right, guys, let's go on to the next artist on the lineup. We have Prince Sage. Prince Sage, let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so Prince Sage, can you hear us?
What's up? Yeah, what's up?
What's up, man? How's it going? Where are you from?
I'm from Toronto.
Representing Toronto. It's a pleasure to have you. What's your social media so everyone could check you out?
All right, so my name's Prince, and then Sage at official, Prince Sage official at just Prince Sage official, and then that's my Twitter is Prince Sage for real. So yeah, just follow me on that. Think you'll like me.
All right, dope. Now tell us a little bit about your song you submitted today. We have 5 a.m. What is this all about? What are we about to listen to?
All right, so basically 5 a.m. is, I literally made that song at 5 a.m. So that's why it's 5 a.m. So like, it's just like, there was a time in like, it was during the summer, like around like August, July, where like, I was just like not me, you know, like I'm normally like a up person, but I was just feeling out of it. Like I'd be in bed, I wouldn't want to get out, wouldn't want to do nothing. But the only thing that really keeps me going is music, because like that's what I love, that's my passion. And like personally, I believe I'm gonna be like I'm gonna be the best artist in the world, no cap. So like, but I've been like 5 a.m. It's on an unreleased track. Like I have a lot of unreleased tracks. Like this is my studio right here. Like I record all my stuff, even the mixing that's on it, I did that. So like, you know, it could be a lot better. So like, but like, you know, like I have the vision of like I'm gonna be there. So like, I'm gonna let my music do the talking.
All right, well, definitely bringing in that confidence for sure today. Let's go ahead, let's take a listen. This is Prince Sage with 5 a.m. Let me load up his song, and we'll be right back.
Hey, yo, Ren, turn that up.
No excuses if you want it, go and get it. Don't complain if you don't get it, cause the shit is your fault. 9 to 5, I'm in the studio creating hits, I'm in the zone, that's why I didn't pick up when you called. Don't kill my mood, everything's been going good. So soon, I couldn't even like us for a while, I was just feeling off. I would just stay in my bed, I feel like I'm dead, and I wouldn't even get up. I wish that I could see you, I know you make me feel better. You know when my stereo pussy keeps getting wetter. Whenever you cool, baby, just take my sweater. Girl, I'm so in love with you, my heart's getting redder. Go on, wear machines together, blood like Lester. We finna keep going up, let's get that cheddar. As long as you don't switch up, baby girl, I'm good. It's 5 a.m. I'm making the song currently. I just wanna be with you. Let's continue going strong together, fix all of our issues. And when it gets cold, we gotta build an igloo. I don't like to fight, cause I don't like to argue. Whenever you need me, I'm coming to the rescue. Take off all your clothes, I'm trying to see the menu. We can start wherever, then go to the back. I can tell by the way that we vibe. You can see we could live so happily. No flaws, you were made perfectly. So I gotta be with you. There's no way without you. But you love me, boy, I love you. Hold me tight, girl, I just wanna feel you. I won't judge, baby, show me the real you. Cause it's meant to be. Me and you living in this beautiful fantasy. Yeah, 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 yeah. Me and you living in this beautiful fantasy. Yeah, whoa, yeah. Me and you living in this beautiful fantasy. Whoa, yeah. Me and you living in this beautiful fantasy. Yeah.
All right, everyone. So that was Prince Sage with his song 5 a.m. that he submitted for us today. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off. He's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records. Sean Barron, you'll be up first. What were your thoughts of Prince Sage and his song 5 a.m.?
I think he's very talented. I like his voice a lot. I feel like he has a whole bunch of potential, so it's a pass for me.
There you have it from Sean Barron, giving you your first pass from the judges. Let's go over to the next judge on the lineup. He's an A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, what were your thoughts of Prince Sage and his song 5 a.m.?
Yeah, I mean, I agree with Sean. I think he has a tremendous amount of talent. Record was dope. It was a nice vibe. Great voice. Yeah, sounds good. Pass for me.
There you have it. Thank you for that. Knowledge, giving you your second pass from the judges. And with that, we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's a platinum producer, DJ Payne 1. What were your thoughts of Prince Sage and his song?
Okay, I'm just playing.
And Payne 1, I think we're losing you again.
And I'm so glad that
DJ Payne 1. Let's try this again. Hey, Payne 1, can you hear us?
I can hear you. I don't think you can hear me, right?
We got you now. We can hear you now. Perfect. We just can't see you.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's probably for the better.
That's all good.
I would have passed him. I'm glad he said that he mixed his own music because the mix is really, really. I'll just say this: dynamics. I felt like I was getting hit with every single layer that you had in your soul all at once. Dynamics, bro. Build up, build down, make the dynamics of your vocal production convey the feeling of your lyrics. But as far as your harmony goes, great. As far as your melodies go, great. I think you have a ton of potential once you're able to harness all of that vocal energy. You're going to be unstoppable.
Awesome. Thank you for that, DJ Payne 1. Well, it looks like all the judges are agreeing. Prince Sage, congratulations. You got yourself 3 passes. You're headed to the Coast to Coast Live World Championship next year, where you'll compete for the $50,000 in grand prizes. Congratulations once again, Prince Sage. We'll see you live on stage next year. All right, guys, up next on the lineup, we have ABOFE. ABOFE, let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other 3 of the judges. All right, so let me try this again. ABOFE, you're in the chat room. Can you hear us? Go ahead, unmute yourself. Can you hear us?
How you doing? Yes, I can hear you.
What's up? How's it going? Where are you from?
Doing well. I'm actually born and raised in West Palm, but right now I'm repping Duval, so I'm putting it on for Jax right now, Jacksonville, Florida.
That's what's up, representing Jacksonville. It's a pleasure to have you. What's your social media so everyone could check you out?
Yeah, so you guys can follow me on IG at a.b.o.f.e. On my Facebook is my biological name, so ERY is a yo-yo, KAVINCENT. And also on Twitter at _ABOFE. So I'm definitely on all platforms as well.
Awesome. Now tell us a little bit about this song you submitted today. What is this all about? What are we about to listen to?
Yes, I don't want to give too much away, but maybe you had a crush that played hard to get, or maybe you were the crush that played hard to get. I formatted this song in one day. So, hey, tune in. I want everyone to, give me that honest feedback. Yeah, I don't want to give too much away.
All right, so this is ABOFE with her song. Let me go load this up. We'll be right back.
Toby.
Ooh, tell me what you wanna do. Gotta get next to you. I'ma make that ass say, oh. Let's go. Music loud, your body calling. I'ma turn you out to the morning. You got that that I need. Is it any room in no sheets? Sexy gal, wine, put that body on mine. You're a vibe, ooh, you got me fired up. Your body type, I can get you rounds up. All the guys, wanna seduce her, but she a picky chooser. I look in your eyes and see a future. Don't need a chase, knock down a shooter. Lick your lips, when I sip, you sip. Ay, grip your hips, when I dip, you dip, dip, you dip. I get tongue-tied, so I text you this. When you busy, I read through our messages. Maybe I'm sprung, but you the one. Ay, baby, you the one. Back out, play it cool. Sexy gal, let it break rules. My sign is a Cancer, and I won't take no for an answer. What are your standards? How you make that body move? I'm tryna get with you. Make me backtrack, playing hard to get. Girl, you know I like that. Like the bottom of the neck, girl, you so wet. And who can do you better than me? Girl, stop it. Ay. Who can love you like me? No, not them. Say, ooh. Tell me what you wanna do. Ay. Gotta get next to you. Ay. I'ma make that say, oh. Let's go. Music loud, your body calling. I'ma turn you out to the morning. You got that that I need. Is it any room in no sheets? Sexy gal, wine, put that body on mine. You're a vibe, ooh, you got me fired up. Your body type, I can get you rounds up. All the guys, wanna seduce her, but she a picky chooser. I look in your eyes and see a future. Don't need a chase, knock down a shooter. Lick your lips, when I sip, you sip. Grip your hips, yeah. When I dip, you dip, dip, you dip, yeah. Oh yeah, when I dip, you dip. Ay, 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 ay.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was ABOFE with her song that she submitted for us for today. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off. He's an A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, you'll be up first. What were your thoughts of ABOFE and their song?
I'm not mad at the attempt. I thought the record it was decent. It was a nice vibe. Songwriting needs some work creatively, but the melodies were there. Something about the record that just wasn't all the way there for me. I'm gonna give it a no pass, but it's like barely a no pass. I think she did a good job. just something about the record just wasn't connected for me.
All right, thank you for that knowledge. No pass, unfortunately, from our first judge on the lineup. Let's go over to the next judge. He's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records. Sean Barron, what were your thoughts of ABOFE and her song?
I agree with everything Knowledge said. I love the melody and the hook. I felt like it actually had a lot of potential. Just the words was like a little bit generic. But other than that, songwriting got to be better. I was going to give you a no pass, but I'm going to give you a pass now because Knowledge gave you a no pass. So it's on you. It's on you, DJ Payne 1.
Awesome. Thank you for that. Sean Barron making this a tie. It's all up to our last judge on the lineup. He's a platinum producer. DJ Payne 1, it's all up to you. You're the tiebreaker for today. What did you think of ABOFE and her song that she submitted?
So I'm going to say this to Sean. I need you to be a guest on one of my Thursday sessions, and I feel like you owe me after this.
Come on, without a doubt. You just let me know. I'm there.
Okay. Oh, that was easier than I thought. I was like, I got him now. Put me in this position. Yeah, I like it, actually. I think she has a great voice. It reminds me a little of Tory Lanez, but that's not a bad thing. I think there's a lot that needs work, but I'm not necessarily just judging the song. I'm judging how the artist will translate the song to a stage. And I think the energy of this recorded version can translate and feel even better on the stage. So I'm going to give it a pass.
Awesome. Thank you for that. DJ Payne 1 breaking the tie, giving you your second pass from the judges. ABOFE, congratulations. You're the next artist today to head to the Coast to Coast Live World Championship next year, where you'll compete for the $50,000 in grand prizes live on stage. Congrats once again. We'll see you live on stage next year. All right, guys, up next on the lineup, we have Increase. Increase, let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so we got Increase. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so we can hear you. Go ahead, start your video so we can see you real quick. There you go,
Yeah,
man. How's it going? Where are you from?
I'm from St. Louis, Missouri.
Representing St. Louis, it's a pleasure to have you. What's your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check out your stuff?
I'm on Instagram and Facebook. Increase the one, THA1.
Okay, dope. And tell us a little bit about your song you submitted today. It's called Wildflower. What is this all about? What are we about to listen to?
Yeah, the song Wildflower, man, it's an inspiration of a song about the perfect girl. The girl that just has all the right things in all the right places and that just light your world on fire. And it's also a metaphor for weed.
Okay. All right, dope. So let's go ahead. Let's take a listen. This is Wildflower with Increase. Let me go ahead and load up his song. We'll be right back.
She smoke a little green on the herb, chillin' on the porch of the curb, looking in the sky for the birds, collect a couple checks every third. My kind of chick, man, that's my word. Thick ass hips, sharp ass curves. She rolling up a couple of spliffs. She down to do a couple of flips. In and out of town, do a couple of trips. And she let her go down, she be sucking the tip. A little hood, but she got some class. She in the streets, but she not too fast. Know how to work, how to twerk that ass. She got a nigga begging to please. She got a nigga straight on his knees. She got me open, smoking the trees. And
kind of girl always had wildflowers in her. She was a wildflower kind of girl. All that wild colors flowing out of her. How hard I tried to rise and realize that she was something special, irreplaceable. She was
All right, everyone. So that was Increase with his song Wildflower. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off. He's a platinum producer. DJ Pain One, we'll start off with you. What were your thoughts of Increase and his song Wildflower?
Okay.
Oh, hold on. DJ Pain One, we're losing you again. I don't mean to cut you off, but we are losing you again. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't think you can hear me.
Okay, I think you're coming back now. Go ahead, talk for me one more time, Pain One.
Check. Mic check.
All right, we got you now,
Phone
Pain
check.
One. You're perfect.
Internet check. So for me, I was excited about the track. It sounded really good production-wise. Mix-wise, it sounded pretty solid. Lyrically, it was good. The hook just kind of threw everything off for me because I felt like the hook was just an afterthought. Like, this artist just said, all right, I'm at the hook, fuck it. It felt like all the creative energy just kind of went out the window. And I feel like that was such an opportunity lost to really make this song complete and really translate the essence of the song in a concise way. I mean, that to me is what a hook does. The hook is the point of the song where you really get to emphasize and clarify and convey the essence of the song to the listener. So I think he has a ton of potential. It's just based on that moment being so lost. For me, I'm going to say no pass.
All right, there you have it. From our first judge on the lineup, DJ Pain One, no pass, unfortunately. Got some great advice there, though, but no pass from our first judge on the lineup. Let's go over to the next judge. He's an A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, what were your thoughts of Increase and his song that he submitted?
Yeah, man, I agree with Pain One. I mean, the record, when it comes on, just the guitar, and it just sounds really, really good. And I think that made his job a lot easier because it just feels so good from the jump. And I think he did a decent job, but songwriting wise, and I think delivery wise, he didn't all the way execute. So it didn't really take the record to the next level like it needed it to be. So because the production was just, for me, it was just so good. Not so good, but it was just so catchy, like, that elevated the song. But overall, I don't think he did what he needed to do execution-wise, so I'm going to just say no pass.
All right, thank you for that. Knowledge, no pass from our second judge on the lineup. With that, we'll go over to our last judge. He's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records. Sean Barron, what'd you think of Increase and his song?
Yeah, I totally agree with both of the guys. Well, first of all, let me say this. Your artwork is fire. I loved your artwork. That would make me just go listen to your song right off the bat. So, great work on the art. So, keep that going. But, yeah, I agree with the guys with everything else. The hook was just a big letdown. So, I'm going to have to give it a no pass.
All right, thank you for that, Sean Barron. Well, it looks like the judge is agreeing on this. No pass, unfortunately. You got yourself some good advice, though. And right after this event Increase, you are going to get some written feedback from all three of the judges. Thanks again for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. That was Increase. All right, guys, up next on the lineup, we have Ayo Slim. Ayo Slim, let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so Ayo Slim, can you hear us?
Hey, how's it going?
What's up, man? How's it going? Where are you from?
I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas, but I just moved to Atlanta, though, so I'm
All
out
right,
here.
so today you represent in Atlanta, right?
Yeah, I represent the A.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. What's your social media set? We could go ahead and go check you out.
It's called They Call Me, and then 3 underscores, and then Slim, because there's a lot of people out there like that.
I got you. You're gonna have to say that for me one more time, though. Give it to us one more time.
They Call Me, 3 underscores, and then Slim.
Okay, and that's on. Is that on Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook?
That's on Instagram, and then you can just call me Jalen Hilliard on Facebook.
All right, dope. And no Twitter?
No Twitter.
All right, no worries. And tell us a little bit about your song today. Slim, Run It Up music video. What is this all about? What are we about to watch?
It's like the first song that I ever wrote. Like, I wrote it like 8 months ago, And this is like the first song I ever wrote, the first music video I did. And like when I was going through my head, it was really just like the melody that caught me, and it really just brought me into making this song, to be honest.
All right, dope. All right, so let's go. Let's take a listen. Slim, Run It Up music video. Let me load up his video. We'll be right back.
Yeah. So we finna run it up in this bitch. Yeah. We got it. Run it up. Run it up, say we gon' run it up. Run it up, say we gon' run it up. Pop it tags up in this bitch so we can run it up. Pop it tags up in this bitch so we can run it up. Run it up, say we gon' run it up. Run it up, say we gon' run it up. Pop it tags up in this bitch so we can run it up. Pop it tags up in this bitch so we can run it up. I rock expensive shit, you niggas can't even get with it. Niggas toting dirty sticks with them aesthetic clips. Holla tips up in this bitch, I bet it won't miss. I'm just tryna get rich and push foreign whips. I'm just tryna find a chick and bust a whole click. Bust down my wrists and rock cool kicks. Shout out to cool kicks, them niggas out there killing it. Tryna run up in that bitch and blow some bands in it. I'm just tryna run it up and make the fan proud. I'm just tryna roll the weed up, blow up by the pound. Rockin' Gucci, Louis, Prada, bitches going down. Hottest nigga in the south, I bring them hoes out. Run it up, say we gon' run it up. Run it up, say we gon' run it up. Pop it tags up in this bitch so we can run it up. Pop it tags up in this bitch so we can run it up. Run it up, say we gon' run it up. Run it up, say we gon' run it up. Pop it tags up in this bitch so we can run it up. Pop it tags up in this bitch so we can run it up. Roll one, smoking, nigga spark another one. We poppin' bottles in this bitch, we get another one. It's hella baddies there looking for the baddest one. Righteous nigga, you can call me Michael Jackson's son. Kinda dangerous in my city, so I'm strapped up. You can catch me with my niggas rollin' hella blunts. And if I ever get rich, I'm toting hella guns. Because you hating ass niggas, I got killer bums. My nigga Jay said he strapped with the Drake. And I be ballin' in my city, so I'm laced with the J's. And I be bustin' on these bitches like I'm playing 2K. And I'ma keep on fucking up until I find me a babe. Run it up, say we gon' run it up. Run it up, say we gon' run it up. Pop it tags up in this bitch so we can run it up. Pop it tags up in this bitch so we can run it up. Run it up, say we gon' run it up. Run it up, say we gon' run it up. Pop it tags up in this bitch so we can run it up. Pop it tags up in this bitch so we can run it up.
All right, everyone. So that was Ayo Slim with his song and his video that he submitted for us today. Let's go over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start off with the first judge. He's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records. Sean Barron, we'll start off with you. What were your thoughts of Ayo Slim and his music video that he submitted for us?
I thought it was cool. Just for one, his vocals wasn't mixed properly. I felt like the verses were cool. The hook needed a little bit of work. I'm like on the fence about it. I'm gonna give him a pass, but you gotta come harder next time. You gotta make sure we're not on the fence. So it's a pass, though.
All right, thank you for that. Sean Barron giving you your first pass from the judges. Let's go over to the next judge on the lineup. He's an A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge. What were your thoughts of Ayo Slim and his song?
I mean, I thought the song was okay. I mean, I think the best part about it would have been the hook. I mean, I would have liked to hear something more creative, just songwriting-wise, throughout the whole record. It felt like all the lyrics were just a lot of, like, cliche stuff that every rapper says. So nothing felt, like, personal to him for real, you know what I mean? So it just felt like he was just rapping to be rapping. So for me, I'm going to say no pass. Yeah.
All right, thank you for that. Knowledge, no pass from the second judge on the lineup. We need a tiebreaker. It's all up to our last judge once again. He's a platinum producer, DJ Pain 1. It's all up to you. What did you think of Ayo Slim and his song?
Damn, I agree with both of them. I'm really on the fence. Yeah. And the reason is, well, one, he said this was his first song and he just wrote it 8 months ago. So for a first song, it's good. But in terms of just the sound and the concept and, you know, basically the total package, it's not anything unique. It's not anything we haven't heard before. The energy is good. I think it would translate well to a stage, but I guess, I don't know. Sean was on the fence. Knowledge said no. I guess I'm going to go with no and just kind of synthesize what the two of them were saying. But, I mean, for this being the first song in 8 months, or after only 8 months of trying, he's definitely on the right path. There's nothing necessarily wrong with the song other than it just sounds like everything else out there.
Awesome. Thank you for that. DJ Pain 1, no pass from the judges, unfortunately. But check your email after this event, Ayo Slim. You're going to get some written feedback from all three of the judges. Thanks again for joining us. That was Ayo Slim, everybody. All right, guys, up next on the lineup, we have Be On. Be On. Let me go ahead and bring you on into the main room with me and the other three of the judges. All right, so Be On, can you hear us? What's up, man? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys. Yep.
What's up, brother? How's it going? Where you from?
Pretty good. I'm from Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. It's just a really small town with a lot of history behind it.
Dope. Representing Pennsylvania. It's a pleasure to have you, man. What's your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out?
Yeah, so Twitter, it's going to be under the 360 movement. Facebook is going to be On. And Instagram is going to be lowercase b, an underscore, a lowercase o, lowercase n, and then 360.
All right, cool. Now tell us a little bit about this song you submitted today. It's called Hot Rod. What is this all about? What are we about to listen to?
So this song is basically, it's supposed to, you know, bring out a lot of motivation. It's supposed to be different to the ears of society. Just something really positive and something different than what you hear on a daily basis.
All right, dope. So let's go ahead and let's take a listen. This is Be On with Hot Rod. Let me load up his song. We'll be right back.
Keys, money, let's have a feast. You ain't me, I just seek desperately for the beat. Keep your head up if it down. How you call yourself beast? How you supposed to be on water walking, calling you free? Lots of needs, lots of necessities. I like freaks, I like geeks. All in all, I want peace. Sometimes mean, only if I have to be normally. Only want to succeed. In me, I do believe. I cannot be on the TV if I constantly freeze. I cannot say this is breezy. Arrogance is defeat. I find this really exciting with the help of my team. I seduce straw, but I do things like a boss mentally. Hey. It's important to own it. If you're shining like a diamond, then you know that you're golden. Always right on time and climbing in this music, I show it. Make sure others get the message to have hope and be focused. Bitch, hot. I'm tying the knot. Taking shots till we up on the top. Never breaking, never faking. This is all that I got. Never stop. I'm feeling like a hot rod. Hot. I'm tying the knot. Taking shots till we up on the top. Never breaking, never faking. This is all that I got. Never stop. I'm feeling like a hot rod, honey. Perfect number to stomach. Doing something, gaining miles, turning up from nothing. That's from loving. Sweating to the dream, now I'm running. Put in extra effort, that's how I make lyrics start bumping. I'ma catch it. Wide receiver, tired and restless. Sometimes feeling reckless from stressing. I complete the checklist. Not the bestest, but good. Okay with self-acceptance. I can drag you through the code on my way to what's pleasant. This is different. Always with it, I cannot miss it. Not simplistic, but it's something when you can't feel resistant. If you're winning, then it's important to make sure you finish. Glorify what you've been wishing, and build that is your image. Spinning. Lots of diligence in it. If you showing individuality, that's attention. If you working hard to raise your salary, I'm commending. If you keep it real, that's respect in them shows I'm attending. Hot. Taking shots till we up on the top. Never breaking, never faking, this is all that I got. Never stop, I'm feeling like a hot ride, hot. I'm tying a knot. Taking shots till we up on the top. Never breaking, never faking, this is all that I got. Never stop. I'm feeling like a hot ride, hot.
All right, everyone, so that was Be On with his song that he submitted for us today. Let's go right over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off. He's an A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, we'll start off with you. What were your thoughts of Be On and his song?
Man, you know what? The record had a nice little bounce to it. I'm not mad at that effort at all. You know, I'm on the fence on this one because I felt like delivery wise, it wasn't all the way there. You know what I mean? It didn't feel all the way smooth delivery wise, and I think for me that was the main thing that was missing. And then the creatively, I think it could have been written a little better. But all in all, I think he did a good job. Like the beat was solid. I don't know. I'm gonna give him a pass.
All right, from our first judge on the lineup, Knowledge giving you your first pass from the judges. Let's go over to the next judge on the lineup. He's a platinum producer, DJ Pain 1. What were your thoughts of Be On and his song that he submitted?
I agree with Knowledge. What threw me off, two things. One, the concept of hot rod. So like, I'm taking shots, I'm feeling like a hot rod, I never stop, I'm feeling like a hot rod. I just don't think it connected. I don't understand. Maybe I'm missing something. I don't understand what the connection of taking shots in a hot rod is. So that threw me off. And then also, I just felt like it was a little bit monotonous. Like the flow didn't change at all throughout any of the verses. So for me, I'm considering how this would play out on stage, and would it keep the crowd's attention as is? And I'm thinking probably you're going to lose them after the first verse. So for me, it's a no pass.
Thank you for that, DJ Pain 1. No pass, unfortunately, from Pain 1. With that, we'll go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records, Sean Barron. What were your thoughts of Be On and his song?
Yeah, I totally agree with Pain 1. I just didn't get the concept of it. I did love the bounce of it. I thought your flow was cool in some spots, but it did get a little bit monotonous, so I'm going to have to give it a no pass.
Thank you for that, Sean Barron. It looks like no pass from the judges today, Be On. But check your email after this event. You're going to get some written feedback from all three of the judges. Thanks again for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. That was Be On. And we've reached our final artist of the lineup, Elan Suave, I believe that's how you pronounce it. Let me go ahead and bring you on in here. You can tell us how to pronounce it correctly. Elan, can you hear us?
I can hear you.
Hey, how's it going? Now, I want to make sure I got this right. How do you pronounce your artist name?
It's Elan Suave.
Elan Suave. It's a pleasure to have you. Elan Suave.
Thank you for
Where are
having
you
me.
from?
I'm from the Bronx, New York, 16-year-old artist. I rap, I sing, I do everything really. So.
All right, so representing New York, it's a pleasure to have you. What's your social media so everyone could go ahead and go check you out?
On Instagram, it's theofficial.elan. On Twitter, it's theofficialELA2. And my YouTube channel is Elan Suave.
Okay, cool. Now tell us a little bit about this song you submitted today. It's called Through It All, official music video. What is this all about? What are we about to watch?
This song is really a motivational song for people who are going through it. Just know that you could push through it all and do whatever you want to do. That's really what the song is about.
Okay, dope. So let's take a listen. Through It All, official music video. Let me load this up. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
Hey, Rico, just let this beat drop.
LP, load that clip. My hoodie on, cause it rained till they been through it all. Back in Rovers, I pushed the range till they been through it all. Hopped off that Porsche and selling young and he been too involved. Stacking these cheese, I pray to God that I don't lose it all. No, hold my head high, counting all these dead guys. Practice what you preach about what you gon' live by. Ain't nothing out of reach for me, I see you on the flip side. Pay me like a pawn, I always knew that I was king size. That's no lie. Cooking up look like a fish fry. Back to back, yeah, it took some time. With the bros, I'm never hard to find. Told him, get him if you cross the line. VVS is all across the time. Flashing lights, I was born to shine. Never scared of heights, I've been on the top. Drip drop, better pass them on. Like Breezy, won't believe me, but my VVS dance. Play like Stevie when I see my ex, won't give her a glance. Play like Debo when I see that boy, won't give him a chance. I've been sleeping in the stew, I'm making 10 out of 10. I be sliding you ready and I caught soon when I drop top. Again moving finesse on the eye. Cause I know that you want to drop. Gotta stay strong. That's why I'm writing this song. And I got my hoodie on. Hoodie on, throw it all. Hoodie on, cause it rained till they been through it all. Back in Rovers, I pushed the range till they been through it all. Hopped off that Porsche and selling young and he been too involved. Stacking this cheese, I pray to God that I don't lose it all. No, hold my head high, counting all these dead guys. Practice what you preach about what you gon' live by. Ain't nothing out of reach for me, I see you on the flip side. Play me like a pawn, I always knew that I was king size. That's no lie. Come with that bluff and I'm pulling your card. No coming back cause it's already lost. Took a girl but don't take it to heart. Do it all, I don't know where to start. Revving all up on the engine and roar. Now she showing me attention, ignore. Hop up in the belly, taking the tour. Pull up in the telly model galore. I've been through it all, ain't know who to call. They say you win some and lose some, feel like I'm losing all. Sat on the bleachers all alone, but now I choose the ball. Laced up my sneakers, I don't know why it took me this long. Big me back, came back for the win. But start rolling for all of my friends. Run up once more, come back again. Ain't playing my songs, I ain't gonna attend. Tattoo with my style, feel like Ben 10. I cannot act, can I pretend? Shorty a 10, can we be friends? My hoodie on, cause the rain till they been through it all. Back in Rovers, I pushed the range till they been through it all. Hopped off that Porsche, selling young and they been too involved. Stacking these cheese, I pray to God that I don't lose it all. No, hold my head high, counting all these dead guys. That is what you preach about what you gon' live by. Ain't nothing out of reach for me, I see you on the flip side. Try to play me like a pawn, I always knew that I was king size. That's no lie. Knew that I was king size. If I didn't feel lost with time, then I can't one. And I'm in a city, who's telling me that traumatized. If I
All right, everybody, so that was Elon with his music video that he submitted for us today. Let's go over to our judges. Let's see what they thought. We'll start things off. He's a platinum producer. DJ Payne 1, you'll be up first. What did you think of Elon and his music video?
Yeah, for me, there's no way that you can watch this video or listen to the song and not recognize that he put his best foot forward. Audio quality was great. Songwriting was strong. Video quality was great. His challenge is just going to be with his marketing and his branding, standing out, really identifying what's unique about him and then marketing that, because he's in a lane with, you know, the Polo G's and the Lil TJs and the Broadways, and very current, which makes sense because he's 16, you know, so his sound is very current. But the fact of the matter is he does it well. There's not a quality level that I feel like he needs to strive towards at this point. I think he's ready. So it's absolutely a pass for me.
Awesome. Thank you for that, DJ Payne 1. Giving you your first pass from the judges. Let's go over to the next judge. He's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records, Sean Barron. What were your thoughts of Elon and his music video that he submitted?
I think Elon just got the highest score that I ever gave out in my coast to coast career.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So what he's like, he meshed like the New York drill sound with trap, and it's something I've never heard before. So that song is not necessarily a hit, but it's great. It's a great start. But he is gonna, if you stick in that lane and you do it right, you're gonna be big. And I gave you my email in your comments too, so there's definitely a pass.
There you have it from Sean Barron, hooking you up with his contact info. That right there is a win, right there. Even if you didn't get the passes that you got, getting an email from Sean Barron, VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records, definitely a plus there. So you got yourself 2 passes from the judges. Let's go over to our last judge on the lineup. He's an A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, what were your thoughts of Elon and his music video that he submitted?
Yeah, man, not much else to say. I mean, best record I say for sure today. Definitely one of the best that we've heard, I think. Talented, video is there, song was there. Like Sean said, not necessarily a hit record, but everything's not going to be a hit record. It's definitely a really good discovery record. Absolutely.
Awesome. Thank you for that knowledge. Well, Elon, got yourself 3 passes from all the judges, got yourself positive feedback, and you got hooked up with a personal email from Sean Barron as well. Congratulations, you're the next artist to head to the Coast to Coast Live World Championship next year, where you'll compete for the $50,000 in grand prizes. Congrats once again, Elon. We'll see you live on stage next year. All right, guys, so that's our entire lineup for today. Before we go, let's give a big shout out to all 3 of our judges for joining us. We'll start off, he's an A&R director at Atlantic Records. Knowledge, we'll start off with you. Where can everyone find you on social media?
Only social media I'm active on is Instagram. You can find me there, God_knowledge.
Awesome, Knowledge. It's always a pleasure to have you, man. Thank you so much for joining us today for our online showcase. Up next, he's a platinum producer, DJ Pain One. Where can everyone find you on social media?
I'm very easy to find at DJ Pain One, all social media, and DJPain1Beats.com is the catalog. Reach out, easy to work with. Shout out to all the artists. Shout out Knowledge. Shout out to Coast. Shout out Sean Barron. Shout out to my man Adonis as well. Peace.
Awesome. DJ Pain One, pleasure to have you, man. Thank you so much for joining us for our online event today. Last but certainly not least, he's the VP of A&R at Motown Capitol Records, Sean Barron. Where can everyone find you on social media?
I'm at Sean Barron on Instagram and Twitter. You can hit me there.
Awesome, Sean. Thanks again for joining us for our online event today. My name is Adonis Lugo. Be sure to check me out on Instagram as well. On behalf of myself, the judges, and the entire Coast to Coast Live team, we'll see you guys on the next one.